Okay, so children, today we are going to start our second semester. Okay, so from lesson number 6, Curlylocks and the 3 bears. From this chapter is your second term. Okay, so here write in heading second term. Okay, so today we are going to study chapter number 6, Curlylocks and the 3 bears. Okay, so first we will read the lesson and then I will explain you. Okay, so now see on the first line. Once there was a girl with a curly hair. Her name was Curlylocks. One day she went into the forest near her house. She saw a cottage. Is anybody in? She asked. There was nobody. The bear family lived in the cottage. They had gone for a walk. Curlylocks went in. She wanted to see who lived there. She saw 3 bowls of porridge on the table. There was a big bowl for whom? It is written there was a big bowl for Papa Bear. A middle size. See on the next page, children. Page number 97. First line. Middle size bowl for Mama Bear and a tiny bowl for a baby bear. Curlylocks was very hungry. She ate the porridge from the big bowl. It was very hot. She ate from the middle size bowl. It was too cold. She ate from the tiny bowl. It was just right. Curlylocks ate up all the porridge. Then she went to the bedroom. There was a big bed for a Papa Bear, a middle-sized bed for a Mama Bear, and a tiny little bed for a baby bear. The big bed was very... Children, turn the page. See here. On the page number 98, the big bed was very high. The middle-sized bed was too soft, but the tiny little bed was just right. Curlylocks fell asleep in the tiny little bed. The bear family came back. Somebody ate my porridge, shouted Papa Bear in his big gruff voice. Somebody ate my porridge too, said Mama Bear. Somebody finished all my porridge, said Baby Bear in his tiny little voice. The bear family went to the bedroom. Somebody slept in my bed, shouted Papa Bear in his gruff voice. Somebody slept in my bed too, said Mama Bear. Somebody is sleeping in my bed, said Baby Bear in his tiny little voice. Curlylocks woke up. She saw the 3 bears. She jumped down and ran out of the cottage as fast as she could. Okay, children, so now see on the page number 96, first line. What is written? Once there was a girl with a curly hair. There was a girl whose name was Curlylocks. Why her name was Curlylocks, children? Because her hair was very curly. See here, you can see the picture of a girl is given, right? Here. So once there was a girl with a curly hair. Her name was Curlylocks. What was the name of the girl, children? Curlylocks, right? So see on the next line. One day she went into the forest near her house. So one day, where did the girl went? The girl went to the forest which is near her house. She saw a cottage. What she saw there? When she went to the forest near her house, what she saw? She saw a cottage. Then she went in a cottage and what she asked? See, next line. Is anybody in? She asked. What she is asking? She is asking anybody there? She asked. There was nobody. There was nobody. The cottage was empty. The bear family lived in the cottage. So when the girl went in the cottage, there was nobody. She asked, is anybody there in the cottage? But there was nobody. So what she saw? She went inside. The bear family lived in the cottage. Who lived in the cottage, children? The bear family. You can see here the picture of the bears. Okay, so who lived in the cottage? The bear family lived in the cottage. They had gone for a walk. Where they had gone? They had gone for a walk. That's why the cottage was empty. There was nobody in the cottage, right? So Curlylocks went in. She wanted to see who lived there. So when the Curlylocks asked, is anybody there in the cottage? Nobody gave an answer to her. Why? Because the cottage was empty. That's why she went inside. Why she went inside the cottage? Because she wanted to see that anybody is there in the cottage or no. She saw 3 bowls of the porridge on the table. Here you can see the picture of the, see here. There are 3 porridge bowls, right? So when the girl went inside the cottage, she saw that there are bowls of the porridge. How many bowls were there, children? 3 bowls were there. Of what? Of porridge. Children, do you know the meaning of porridge? Porridge means a bowl of an oatmeal or cereals. So she saw the bowl of the porridge on the table. How many bowls were there? 3 bowls were there. So now see on the last line, there was a big bowl for Papa Bear. See on the next page, a middle-sized bowl for Mama Bear and a tiny little bowl for a baby bear. So there were 3 bowls. For whom? For a Papa Bear. See here you can see. For 3 bowls were there. One was for Papa Bear. Another was for whom? For Mama Bear. And the tiny little bowl was for a baby bear. Okay. So clear up till here, children? Okay. So next story we will read in the next lecture. Till then, bye-bye.